Hello everybody! So, when I was finishing up my Ducktales Remastered video, I was actually going to include this in the extras that you get avatar awards on the Xbox 360. So when I beat the game, when I beat a stage, I get me some Scrooge McDuck t-shirts, you know? Okay, whatever, not worth putting in the video, pretty tame, pretty basic. But then I was looking through the online store and I realized that there's actually a Ducktales section. Yeah, there's a Ducktales section that I can pay money for. So I went in and, okay, I can dress up as the Beagle Boys, Launchpad, Scrooge McDuck. But then the thing that really got my attention was the pogo stick. Look at this! They actually bothered modeling the Amazon and the trunks and the chests and the gems inside the chests. And there's this whole thing where you're actually recreating a moment from the game and bouncing around with the pogo stick, and it was amazing. So, for the Xbox 360, in case you didn't know, after the success of the Nintendo Wii and their Miis, Microsoft was basically like, well, we can do that. So they made the avatar system, and you can customize them with all this special clothing, as well as give them fancy animations so that when you're browsing through your friends list, you can see their creativity, their, you know, taste. So as you can see, my character jumps and slides around like Mega Man, because once upon a time there were Mega Man clothing pieces in the Avatar store. Although that's not the case anymore. I'd love to show off the costumes and other stuff, but that was delisted around 2012, 2013, you know, when everyone had a hate boner for Capcom. So, that didn't make things great, but, you know, when you beat certain rewards in video games, you actually get props like this for your avatar. Like you beat Super Meat Boy and you get Meat Boy, who can accompany you and be this cute little Meat Boy fella. And it's just like, oh my god. Like I got a med kit for playing Left 4 Dead. I got the weird dummy from You Don't Know Jack. Chuckles, I think his name is. Or no, it's not Chuckles. That's too easy of a name. Before I got the Mega Buster, I bought the Chaos Emeralds prop because I dressed my character like Dr. Eggman. This is a costume I actually got for beating Sonic 4 Episode 2. And yeah, if you want your own modern Dr. Eggman costume, download Sonic 4 Episode 2 for the Xbox 360, beat it, and beat Dr. Eggman without getting damaged, because that's how you get his jacket, and then you can look as good as I do. And I also got Jet Set Radio HD, the Xbox Live digital version, and now I can spray graffiti whenever I want. So, I thought, I was on a kick after recording the DuckTales shirts and the DuckTales pogo stick, and I was like, you know what? I want to check out the Xbox Live Avatar store right now, because I haven't been on it in a long, long time. It reminds me of the yesteryears of the 7th generation, and it's some good nostalgia. It's some good nostalgia. So there's Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. You have a crab meat robot you can drive around, Billy Hatcher, Ryo Hazuki's jacket, because why not? In the Sonic Generations section, you can dress up like Sonic and Super Sonic and wear Generations shirts and hats, but then there's Classic Amy Rose! Classic Amy Rose, not modern Amy Rose, classic Amy Rose. What the hell? She's not in the game. Why is there a classic costume? Oh, that's amazing. In the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 shop, you can get a wind-up Motabug. So, you know, I'm really being the ultimate Dr. Eggman fanboy right now, aren't I? Not only am I wearing his clothing, I'm also playing with all of his badniks. How adorable. But not just Motabugs, we got choppers. I want to remind people, in 2010, when this game came out, badniks being back were kind of a big deal because, you know, Sonic 06 didn't have badniks, Shadow the Hedgehog didn't have badniks, Heroes didn't have badniks. They had been gone for a very, very long time, so it was like, ooh, the badniks are back, the badniks are back. And having props and toys of things from the classic era is just a lot of fun. Like, oh, I love this one where you smash open this capsule and there's like 2 flickies inside. Oh, it's so cute. I saved the flickies! Yeah, look at me go! Hi, birdie friends! Sonic 4 Episode 2 created new badniks that weren't in the old Genesis games, like the Polar Bear and the Dung Beetle, and they actually play around with each other. And again, you wouldn't see this animation unless you were in the Avatar store, because they don't do this in the game itself, and it's very, very cute, and it's very neat. And it wasn't just like small props, you know, they always did like these crazy big set pieces sometimes. So here we have the special stage, the half pipe. Got the Chaos Emerald, oh yeah. So I wanted to show off some Sonic stuff first, because, you know, I know you all miss Sonic. I miss Sonic, but the retrospective is over. But now I'm just going to look at a whole bunch of stuff. So I went into Grand Theft Auto 5, and you can get Chop. Yeah, Franklin's dog. Chop is a little avatar creature you can have. There's all kinds of fun little pets you can have in the Xbox Live Arcade avatar system, you know. Not to mention costumes. Injustice had a lot of costumes for all the superheroes / super villains in that game. So I could be Batman. I could be Green Lantern. I could be Doomsday. A white cyborg. Yeah, whitewashed cyborg. Right on. Green Arrow. Like, oh god, bald Lex Luthor. No, no. Solomon Grundy. Shazam, Sinestro, Superman, The Flash, Joker! Oh god, his face. Oh my god, your face, Joker. You're very, yeah. I just finished Lightning Returns. Well, Lightning Returns had a shop, so you can have a little toy cactuar running around. Look at him dance. And my character is dancing too. What are you doing, you weirdo? No, you idiot! They have high agility! You can't catch a cactuar! What's wrong with you? And Mog the Moogle! Why not? Looks pretty damn identical to how it does in the video game, too. You know, it's like these are very small file size. You can load them really quick with your internet connection, because, you know, this is 7th gen. They're very low poly, and yet... not bad detail, I must say. Not bad detail. You know... say what you will, this is a knockoff of the Mii system, but it is pretty fun that you can dress them up in all these different costumes, and they went above and beyond for so many video games, so many costumes, so many props, that maybe a lot of people didn't bother wasting their money or time with. But it's worth showing off that they actually put in the effort to let you play around with a tiny Reaper from Mass Effect, or Metal Gear Ray for Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 HD collection. Look how cute Ray is. Aw, you baby Metal Gear, you. Aw. Yeah, I wanted Rex though, but unfortunately Metal Gear Solid 1 wasn't on Xbox 360, so I can be Raiden. The old Raiden. I can be Revolver Ocelot, Solid Snake, hell yeah. And of course, Big Boss, as well as Volgin, the villain from 3. And then Rising Revengeance came out, and then, oh my god, Blade Wolf. Oh, Revengeance is so good. Fuck. I miss Metal Gear. Metal Gear was so good. Revengeance is like probably my favorite Platinum game ever. Sorry, Bayonetta fans. Sorry, you know, every other game they've ever made. I love Revengeance. That's my favorite. But I wanted to check out, you know, casual stuff. I wanted to check out the other mainstream stuff. If Minecraft's good enough for Smash Brothers, well, Minecraft was certainly good enough for the Xbox Live Avatar store. So you can ride a pig and you can have a pet creeper. Although you shouldn't have a pet creeper because that thing will explode and kill you. I feel like the minute you pet it, it will destroy you. So that's not very wise. That's not very wise. There's a lot of props for Minecraft that I could have shown off, but oh my god, there's too many. Too many to count. Perfect Dark, the Datadyne costume. And then you got retro Elvis. Hello, Joanna. My name is Elvis. I played a lot of Perfect Dark on the N64, and then when it came to Xbox Live with the 360, I played a lot of it then too, and I love Perfect Dark. So good. People are always like mad that GoldenEye can't come back because of licensing and stuff. Perfect Dark is GoldenEye. Perfect Dark is GoldenEye. Anyway, I'm in the Resident Evil section, and zombies just fall out of the sky, apparently. And they're also tiny. I guess avatars are giants. Oh, God. But not just zombies. You can have, like, herbs. You can carry pots of herbs. And here's the Javo. Apparently the Javo are into yoga. Or martial arts. Whatever. Man, no wonder Chris hates these guys. Jesus. So Resident Evil 6 was certainly a thing. Skyrim, I went in and there's an animation called Skyrim Arrow in the Knee. Arrow in the knee. Yeah, that tired meme. Ah! Ah! They ripped off Ace Ventura. Ah! Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. Why are you scaring an Ewok, you dick? There was an Endor DLC campaign, so I guess they figured, you know, we gotta have an Ewok prop. We gotta have the character palling around with an Ewok, because, you know, how often are we gonna get the chance to animate that? Batman Arkham City, you get a grapple hook, but I love, like, they add these little things, like the gargoyle perches, you know? So it's like, not only does he land on that, he swings, and there's another one. It's just like in the video game. It's awesome. It's awesome. Batman Arkham City had so many, like, bonus DLC costumes, and those costumes are also available for the Avatar, like the Sinestro Corps, animated Batman from the TV show, classic Batman, the regular Batman, Year One, Batman Incorporated, Batman Beyond. Oh my God, that's amazing. And, oh God, the Joker again. Jesus. Why is his face always like that? Gears of War, you know, I could have the cog armor. And then there's the Hammer of Dawn, where, oh my God, look at this. The monster comes out, I'm hiding behind cover. Oh my God, that's so cool. That's so cool. Like, they don't need to go this hard, and yet they do. Aliens Colonial Marines, one of the worst movies of that generation. Sorry, one of the worst games of that generation. Terrible game, and yet I could have face huggers in my avatar thing, and it's like, oh God, you idiot. Why would you wake up those eggs? No, don't do it. And there's the alien queen. Very tall, very imposing. But, doesn't seem to want to do anything. Okay, whatever. Thanks, Alien Queen. So yeah, that's all the video game stuff. But then I go and I noticed that there's a section for anime. There's a section for sports. There's a section for so many things that this Xbox Avatar store is a lot bigger and a lot more expansive than I thought it was. So I started playing around with, you know, Attack on Titan section. And they bothered to give them, like, 3D maneuvering device training exercises where they're actually sailing around on the wires and cutting sandbags and stuff. And it's like, again, they don't need to go this hard. They don't need to actually put in this much effort, but they did. $5 for that. And this one's $4. I guess it's more underwhelming and it's $1 less. So, I don't know. Well, he did a trick. Wall running. Oh, God. Do a flip. And they also got, like, the costumes from the show. There's a horror store, so I can be Ash from Evil Dead. That looks like specifically the Army versus Evil Dead version, but here's in the Army of Darkness, where Ash is incorrectly reading the Necronomicon, and then he ends up causing the big fucking crisis at the end of the movie. They bothered animating a grave and having skeletons pop out and stuff, you know? Like, I don't know why, but they did. And then there's, him creating his chainsaw hand. Saw off that shotgun. Groovy. It's amazing. I pull out and then I realize there's a Hellraiser Revelations shop. Hellraiser Revelations shop. First off, I'm not a big enough Hellraiser fan. I didn't even know that was a movie. But secondly, how does Xbox, Microsoft, or the movie company, who came together and said, we need to make an Xbox avatar set for the Hellraiser Revelations? Oh God, Pinhead, no, Pinhead. Why did they bother? Why did they give you Xenobite masks and Pinhead costumes? It is so strange. Why is this a shop? I don't understand. And then I'm going through and there's fucking Digimon. We don't have Pokemon on Xbox, but we do have Digimon, so you can pal around with Agumon. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. You can fucking pal around with Agumon in your Xbox menus. That's amazing. You also got masks of Edamon, Devamon, Metal Greymon, War Greymon, and I can be Ty. Oh God, this is so wrong, so strange. There's a huge Disney section, and there's so many Disney movies with costumes and props. It's ridiculous, but, Disney, they got their pulse on everything, so hey, I can pal around with Thumper. He can make me shake, and it's very cute, very adorable. There's Stitch. Stitch seems way bigger than he should, but then again, I don't know. I don't remember his size in relation to the adults of that movie. I just know that he just seems way too tall. But he's got a ukulele, so hey. And then a palm tree pops up. Very cute. Wreck-It Ralph had its own section, so you can not only get costumes of that, but you can also wreck it. I'm gonna wreck it! I love the side animation where he's just moving from left to right and he's like chuckling like an evil villain, just like Ralph would do in the game. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I check out Vanellope's Racer, and again, the detail is exquisite. They don't need to go this hard on the Xbox Avatar stuff, but they actually modeled Vanellope's racer car pretty nicely. I don't know. It's pretty good. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, across the finish line. I saved the game. And you can be Fix-It Felix, so, if you don't want to destroy things, you can fix it. The animation here. It's so good. These animations are not half-assed. There's no repeats. There's no, stock animations. They bothered actually making these quality animations for all these things. Like John Carter of Mars. Do you remember John Carter of Mars? I bet Taylor Kitsch does. Anywho, I go through and there's a Kellogg's store. Kellogg's! The cereal brand! Well, I gotta know, right? I gotta know what the hell's in here, and they're all free, by the way. You can have free Toucan Sam mascot head, a free Tony the Tiger shirt. Oh my God! He's, good. He's very good. And snap, crackle, and pop. Again, Who made the deal? Who was like, hey Kellogg's, do you want costume pieces in the Avatar store? Sure, whatever. Man of Steel came out. There's Angry Joe's shirt. And Man of Steel Flight. Let's see this. Let's see this. All right. Woo! Look at him go. Oh my God, the planet! This is amazing! Again, they didn't need to go this hard. Why did they model the planet just for that stupid little animation? Okay, we got an MTV collection. What is MTV showcasing? Beavis and Butthead and Jersey Shore. Yeah, you can totally be Beavis, Butthead, and even the Great Cornholio. Why not? And then on the Jersey Shore, you can have the Situation's abs. Isn't this a great time capsule? Stargate SG-1? Stargate SG-1? What were they promoting? All they had was their TV show. They bothered making a portal animation and everything! Who is asking for this? Don't get me wrong, I'm sure Stargate is a great show, but what the fuck? Why is there Stargate in the Xbox Avatar store? It doesn't make any sense. Like Star Wars, I get. You know, Star Wars makes sense. So, you know, when the movies were re-released on Blu-ray, yeah, you can go into a TIE fighter and take out friggin' Y-Wings and stuff, and that's fun. Again, they didn't need to go this hard. I feel like I'm going to just keep saying this for the rest of the video, but they didn't need to go this hard. Here we have a simulation of being in the turrets of the Millennium Falcon. Dun 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 bum bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Like, oh, it's so good. You can play hollow chess with yourself. Because, you know, who would you play chess with? I don't know. Maybe R2-D2? I quit to myself, and I'm pleased with myself. Ah. They got the fucking Power Rangers. So I go to the Power Rangers Samurai section, and I can pal around with the Megazord, and not the Samurai version, like the old Mighty Morphin Megazord, because there's Mighty Morphin costumes in here. Green Ranger, Red Ranger, you name it. And then, of course, there's the Samurai costumes, if you care about that. But I loved this most. They have an animation for the Red Ranger, and God! This kung fu and playing around with the sword and the blaster and stuff, like, oh my God, they didn't need to do this. They didn't need to do this, but they did, and it's awesome. It's cool. Pew 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 pew. Fuck yeah. You love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Well, guess what? They definitely have costumes and animations as well, because you can play around not just with Leonardo's swords, not just with Michelangelo's nunchucks or Donatello's bow staff. You could also play around with Raphael's sais, like I am here, and they made animations for each turtle. Like, really bothered to actually add some flavor, some personality to this thing. I know it's a ripoff of the Mii's, but you gotta give props. You gotta give commendations, because this is pretty neat. The Legend of Korra came out. There's fucking bending animations. Like, the air bending's actually pretty cool. I like this. And then I'm like, well, okay, let's see earth bending. Let's see what that's like. They make a plot of land, and you're creating, like, rocks and stuff, and it's like, oh my God, this is pretty neat. You're kicking rocks out of the sky. Ah, I like it. I like it. Alright, I gotta see water bending. Come on, what's water bending like? Oh my God. Ah, I love that. I love the low poly wave, and I love how it morphs and grows bigger. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. They do so much with so little polygons. It's awesome. So yeah, this is why, you know, when I was doing the DuckTales Remastered extra video, I was browsing the store after looking at the DuckTales content, and I was just like, well, I gotta make a video on this. I've got to. And believe me, there's still so much that's still out there that I haven't shown you, but this video would be far too long if I were to explore and look at all of it. You know, there's just too much content. Too much content, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully, these 25 minutes will suffice. Hopefully that'll be enough for you, but... and I don't even know what the Xbox One avatar store is like. I didn't get an Xbox One. I got the PlayStation 4, so I'm sure that's its own video all by itself. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. If you weren't an Xbox guy, that is something else. That is something else. Anyway, see you next time, folks. I am the Great Clement. Toodles.